Hi yoga friends, thank you for joining me again. Today it's a Vinyasa flow class. All levels welcome. We'll move with the breath and I hope you enjoy. So grab your mat and let's get going. I'm so glad you're here with me. If you stay till the end, please subscribe and consider hitting that super thanks button to leave a little tip for my channel. So we're going to start with the feet about mat width distance, fingertips pointing back toward the back of your mat. And we'll just take a few windshield wipers side to side to warm up your hips a little bit. Breathing through the nose and arriving in your body on your mat today. Considering your intention for practice, what do you want to cultivate in this time on your mat? Let the intention guide your effort. When your knees windshield wiper to the right, go ahead and sweep that left arm right up alongside the ear and look over your right shoulder. Take an inhale through that left side. Then exhale, we're going to swing around, windshield wiper to the left, sweep your right arm up and over. Inhale, exhale, belly in, and repeat. Inhale, left arm swings up. Exhale, back around. Inhale, right arm swings up. Exhale, back around. And we're going to inhale, left arm swings up, lift your hips, and back around. And inhale, right arm swings up, lift your hips. And exhale, back around. Cross either ankle on top, then roll over your knees, and we'll make our way into a downward facing dog. So we're pedaling out the feet, continuing this process of waking up your legs, waking up your body, coming into an awareness of how your body feels. And in that way, gradually quieting the mind. Finding a length up through the sitting bones on the inhale. On the exhale, feeling the belly hollow toward the spine. Lift your heels, lift your belly, and wave through the crown of the head into plank on the inhale. On the exhale, soften your knees almost all the way down, then sweep back up to downward dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, waving through the crown, soften the knees, and exhale, sweep up, downward dog. Lift the heels, wave through the crown, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. And stretch your right heel high for 3-legged dog. Swing that right heel up and back. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Tented fingers can help give you some space to hoist that right foot through. We're going to spin the left heel down, preparing for warrior 1. Left toes pointing toward the left wrist. Bend your right knee. The knee is right over that right heel. Drop the tail and come on up. Hips are squaring more or less toward the front of your mat. Then sweep the arms up overhead for your warrior 1. Contain your lower ribs in and lift up through the base of the skull. Reaching the fingertips straight up. Let's inhale, straighten that front leg, palms forward. Exhale, cactus arms, bend the front knee. Release your hands to frame the front foot on the floor or blocks. We're going to then straighten that right leg all the way and fold into Parsvottanasana, peeking toward your right hip. Finding that exhale to gently bring your forehead down toward that right thigh. So the forehead may eventually touch the right shin. And then on your inhale, bend your right knee, look forward. When you exhale, step back to downward dog. Now in downward dog, inhale, wave to plank. Long line from back of head to tail. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Take your feet flat for a cobra pose on the inhale. Any amount of back bend. Exhale, tuck the toes, and we'll meet in downward dog. Swing that left heel high for 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, slide that left foot through. Left knee is over the heel. Spin that outer right heel down. Press through both feet, drop your tail. Make your way up toward your warrior 1. Start to swing your arms right up alongside the ears. Drop your pelvis down on tops of the thighs and hug your biceps in towards your ears slightly, pressing through the outside edge of the right heel. Now inhale, straighten the front leg, palms forward. Exhale, cactus arms, fold over that left leg. Release your hands to frame that front foot. Press through the ball of the left foot and start to drag that left sitting bone straight back and fold forehead toward the left shin. Exhaling all the way out. Gradually pressing that left leg a little more towards straight without force. And then bend your left knee, plant your palms, step right back to downward dog. Then wave into plank on the inhale. Exhale all the way down, elbows in and in. Inhale, gliding to cobra or an upward dog, where you lift your knees with the strength of your legs and core. And then you exhale, roll over the toes and meet in downward dog. Full inhale, long, slow exhale. At the end of your exhale, lift your heels high, come on to tiptoes. Tiptoe forward right between the thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Keeping the thumbs connected to the chest, press through your right foot. You're going to lift the left knee, and if it's possible to interlace your hands in front of that left shin, it's fine to just stand on one foot with hands on hips if that's more accessible for you. But if you can, pull that left thigh up toward the side waist. Let's inhale. Exhale, take a big step back to warrior two. So heel to heel alignment. Drop that right knee down and wrap the right knee open toward the baby toe. Then we're going to reach the fingertips out in either direction. Warrior two. Breathing there. And then turn your right palm up. Reverse warrior. Left hand to left thigh. Right arm sweeps up and over. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms forward. Release your hands to frame the front foot. Swing the left heel over the toes. We're going to drop the left knee down directly under your hip. And then come up tall, right up through the crown of the head. And reach your arms forward and press. Feel the heads of the arm bones plug right into the shoulder sockets. As you inhale, you're going to open the fingertips across the collarbones. Your right fingertips, like you're pulling a bow, open. And we're going to inhale, follow the right fingertips with your gaze. Exhale, close your right hand to the left. Then inhale, open, look left. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, right. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, left. And exhale, close. Reach both arms up. Prayer hands. Look up at your hands. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Then we're going to lift the left knee, spin that left heel down, straighten your right leg all the way. And let's take our right hand on the outer side of your right heel, really close to that right heel on the floor or a block, or your right hand can be on the ankle. But we want to keep a little micro bend in that right knee. We're going to come up to triangle pose. So we're wrapping the right rib toward the left rib, then drifting the left fingertips up. And you can look neutral. You could look at your foot, your right foot if your neck fatigues. Or you can turn a little more through the torso, spinning the gaze toward the left hand. One more inhale. Exhale, release that left hand down. Bend your right knee, swing the left heel over the toes, and step right back to downward dog. Lift your heels on your inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, elbows in all the way down. Inhale, back bend, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, toes tuck, downward dog. Smooth inhale. Long, slow exhale. At the end of your exhale, lift your heels onto tiptoes. Tiptoe right between your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Take your hands to your hips. Start to lift your right foot off the ground. And this can be a fine place to stay. Or interlace your hands in front of that right shin and gently hug the right thigh up toward your side waist. It's a standing Palamukkhasana. So we'll inhale. Exhale, lightly step back to warrior two. Heel to heel alignment. Press your feet down and apart and open your arms to a nice broad T. Collarbones broaden right out through the fingertips in either direction. Gazing over the left fingertips. Turn your left palm up, reverse warrior, right hand to right thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Inhale. Exhale, slow cartwheel. Release your hands to frame that front foot. Swing the right heel over the toes. Now drop your right knee down directly under the hip. And we'll lift up tall through the torso. Left knee is over the heel. Reach your arms forward, give the palms a press. Then open the left fingertips across the collarbones on the inhale. Exhale, close, left hand to right, press. Inhale, open, keep that left knee right over the heel. Exhale, close, press. Inhale, open, left. Exhale, close, press. Inhale, open, right. Exhale, close, and press. Reach both arms up, prayer hands, look up at your thumbs. Inhale, reach the prayer hands up. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Lift your right thigh and spin that right heel down. Straighten that left leg all the way. So we're gonna work with our triangle pose. Left tented fingers on the ground, a block or your ankle. Turn your left rib toward the right rib. And then broaden those collarbones as you drift the right fingertips up. And look at the hand in the air if you can. And there's not a lot of weight in that left hand. Both feet are strongly connected to the ground. One more inhale. Exhale, release your right hand down. And then swing the left heel over the toes. Plant your palms, step to downward dog. Drop your heels toward the earth. Find the length of your lower back. Then we'll drift into a plank on your inhale. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, one last downward facing dog for today. And in this downward dog, let's take our feet mat width distance or all the way onto the bare floor. And toes are turned in slightly. Walk your hands in between your heels and find a Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands either on the outer ankles, or you could interlace your fingers and wring out your arms, wring out your shoulders. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out your mouth. Very calming on the nerves. And then if you haven't already, release your hands down to the floor. And we'll start to walk the hands forward, coming into that wide-legged plank. Bring your knees down, big toes touch, wide-legged child's pose. And then in this wide-legged child's pose, we'll weave our arms in between the knees. Weave your arms right in between your knees and turn your cheek to the right. And take your hands and wrap your hands around your feet, thanking your feet. Thank you, feet, for walking me through the world. Thank you, body, for everything you do without effort. And then lift up, turn your gaze to the other side. Hands can touch the feet. Eyes are soft or closed. And really breathe space into the back ribs. Remember your intention and inviting gentle, compassionate, caring thoughts for yourself and wherever you're at in your body, in your practice, and in this moment. And we'll press through the tops of the feet, start to unwind. Come on up to sit. Scooch over to the right. We're going to slide the legs around. Make your way toward the top of your mat. Sit up really tall. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, reach for your toes or your ankles or your shins. Take one Paschimottanasana, spreading your chest toward your feet, chin toward chest. One more inhale. Exhale a little more deeply into the fold. And then dropping your tail, slowly make your way onto your back. Unwinding your way down onto your back. Point your toes to face the ceiling, bringing your big toes to touch. Hug your right knee in. Give it a gentle traction. Then slide your right leg out. Hug your left knee in and give it some traction toward your left rib. And then slide your left leg out, reach both arms overhead for an inhale. Exhale, come into full happy baby, elbows on insides of knees, hands can reach for your big toes. Let's take our 2 peace fingers, try to hook them around the big toes. If that's not available, just take your ankles or shins. And then heels lift right over the knees. Open your elbows away from each other. Feet are nice and flexed. You may be able to press your legs out a little toward a V, and then back through happy baby. And doing that a couple times to a V, back to happy baby, to a V, and back to happy baby, a little rocking action. And then we'll release the feet onto the floor, give the feet a couple nice stamps. Good. And then interlace your hands back behind your head, scoop your head, curl your tail toward your body, flatten your lower back for a moment as you exhale, root through your feet. And let your head fall back. Let your arms rest alongside the body. Extend one leg at a time and take a brief shavasana, letting your back body rest. And being open and receptive for the flow of your thoughts, noticing and observing your thoughts. How are you showing up for yourself? What thoughts are predominant? Is it possible to cultivate some helpful and kind thoughts toward yourself? You could just acknowledge the thoughts and let them flow by without attaching or trying to cling to any one thought. Rest your spine, rest down through the lower back sacrum. Rest your thigh bones and a lot of light flowing through your hips. Roll your head side to side. And let's find a gratitude practice for today. So what do you have to be grateful for? Choosing to invite any images, thoughts of gratitude that you can welcome into your mind, into your heart, into your cells. And we'll start to wiggle fingers and toes and eventually reach your arms right up. Take a big resetting stretch like you're hitting the restart button. Inhale, exhale, gently gather your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Take your time when you're ready to slowly, mindfully roll on up, and we'll meet in an upright. Arriving up again in an upright cross-legged seat. Let's inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down right through heart center. Tucking your chin slightly, thanking yourself for showing up on the mat, taking time for yourself. And I am wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. Thank you so much. I really hope you stuck with it. Thanks for being here. If you do enjoy my practice, please subscribe. I post almost daily, definitely several times a week, free yoga classes. And if you like this practice, hit the super thanks. Drop me a comment. I reply to all the comments, but please keep it respectful, yoga-oriented. And I look forward to seeing you more on this channel. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.